An NBC4 investigation getting results tonight. The Columbus Metropolitan Housing Authority is looking into a local landlord after we uncovered a series of housing violations and failed inspections, all of them in Section 8 homes. NBC4's Danielle Levitable is live with what's being done to keep these families living in adequate housing tonight. Danielle?
And I sat down with Chad Meek, the Vice President of Housing Choice Vouchers, to see how our taxpayer dollars are being used and being put to use in this program, and how the government is ensuring that people aren't being taken advantage of. He tells me people can request a complaint inspection, and the landlord has 30 days to resolve issues, or there are consequences.
Rodents, leaks, mold. Those are just some of the issues people with Section 8 housing say they are dealing with under property manager Jeff Islandfield.
Nobody should have to live in environments like his property.
Across the county, 106 of his units are registered with the Columbus Metropolitan Housing Authority. And since the beginning of the year, he failed 47 of their housing inspections. Less than a week ago, Vicki Meyer says her home failed the inspection. We spoke to her last week after we found that Islandfield had 11 active housing violations with the city.
I think he preyed on the underclass. 2
of his units are on the abatement list after failed inspections weren't corrected.
A landlord can have up to 6 per year at their properties. If they do, then they would get put into a suspended state.
Chad Meek, the Vice President of Housing Choice Vouchers, says since we brought this landlord to his attention, they're now working with the city.
We can suspend a landlord that has a numerous amount of findings through the code enforcement.
He needs to be pulled from the program, period.
If Islandfield is pulled from their program, Meek says 106 families would get vouchers and be forced to find new places to live once their leases are up.
I have no way of moving. I don't have that type of money.
However, Meek says he can't ensure that they will find a place.
So you don't know if there's enough homes for all of them?
There's already a shortage in Columbus for affordable housing.
Even with the risk of not having a roof over their heads, some of his tenants tell me he needs to be held accountable.
It's not fair at all to nobody.
And I spoke with Islandfield's attorney, and he calls him an above-average landlord. And said if the housing authority or city doesn't think he's keeping properties in exceptional shape, then it speaks volumes for those who are keeping housing standards. As we mentioned last week, the Franklin County Auditor's Office is also investigating Islandfield. Local for you, Danielle Levitable, NBC4.